How do droughts and floods damage agriculture? Imagine a world where the land suddenly becomes a cracked, dry desert or a muddy, waterlogged swamp. These extreme changes happen during droughts and floods, and they can cause big problems for farming. When there is not enough rain over a long time, a drought occurs. The soil becomes very dry and hard, making it hard for plants to grow. Without enough water, crops cannot absorb nutrients or do photosynthesis, which is how they make food. When plants don't get enough water, they become weak, produce less food, or may die altogether. Droughts also make the soil lose its ability to hold water because it becomes compacted and less porous. This can cause the top layer of soil, which is rich in nutrients, to wash or blow away, making the land less fertile for future crops. Droughts also affect farm animals because they need water and feed to stay healthy. When droughts last a long time, farms can lose their ability to grow crops, and the land can become less productive over time. Floods happen when heavy rains or rising rivers cause water to spill over onto fields. This waterlogged soil is full of too much water, which pushes out the oxygen that plant roots need to survive. Without oxygen, roots can rot and plants may die. Floodwaters can also wash away seeds, young plants, and the top layer of soil, which is the most fertile part. When the soil is covered with water for a long time, plants can't grow properly, and farmers might have to delay planting or harvesting. Standing water can also encourage the growth of fungi and pests that harm crops. Floods can damage equipment, destroy crops, and make fields muddy and difficult to work on. For farm animals, floods can wipe out shelters and contaminate water supplies, leading to health issues. Both droughts and floods are connected to changes in weather patterns, like less rain or sudden heavy rainfalls. These weather changes can make farming more unpredictable and harder to plan for. Understanding how weather affects precipitation and temperature helps us see why droughts and floods happen. When there is less rain or snow, rivers and reservoirs don't have enough water for irrigation, which is needed to water crops during dry times. On the other hand, heavy rains can cause floods when too much water falls in a short period, overwhelming rivers and drainage systems. Learning about these weather patterns can help farmers prepare better. They can use irrigation systems during droughts or plant crops that can survive flooding. For students, simple activities like using small containers to simulate drought and flood effects on soil and plants can make these ideas easier to understand. Mapping local weather events or discussing how farmers adapt can also make learning about climate and agriculture more fun and real. By seeing how weather directly impacts farming, students can better understand the importance of climate and weather in our everyday lives.